On the second day of Lexy, a hunter gave to me a zombie hex. It was all Noremic had done. Hey guys, it's Noremic here from Craft SMP. Welcome back to my third episode. If you're enjoying these episodes, then make sure to slap the hell out of this like button. So, this episode. One of the three things in my hotbar will explain what's going on in this episode. So, I'm going to give you all the time to think about that, because actually, you'll be like, what the hell is he on about now? If you did not watch Noremic Guide to Spare Time, the 8-second video for this, by the way, there is a new sort of exploit in the shop system. So, that said alone is just saying, right, I'm getting rich. So, that's how much money I have. Now, you might be like, so what? That's not a lot of money. Now, if you did watch Noremic's Guide to Spare Time, you will realize that bread and carrots are not the thing I'm looking for. I'm talking about jungle wood. So, in one of my live streams last night, there was people saying you have to burn down the jungle wood forest, otherwise people are gonna start getting these stat points. Now you may be like, what the hell, that's selfish. No. People reason for doing that, as I said last night and in the last episode, that these were the foundation stage of anybody being rich. So, if I haven't already guessed it, it's about these beans right here, cocoa beans. They are making me very rich on the server. And you may be like, so what? I don't care if you're rich. I'm happy just the way I am on the server. Well, let me say this. These things sell for a lot. Now, this is one part of the one of the two farms we have. So let's grab some of this. Let's get, say, 10 beans maybe. Not that long to get, right? Just make sure that. Right, so no, that's not long to get. Now I do /sell hand. /sell hand. And I just got $100 now. Val is going up with that. But look at Val top. You can see that the three people that are in this company, Noremic, 44, and Purple YT, are all catching up to Shrook very fast. So, a little story about how this occurred. Actually, what happened is that, well, I had this idea, and then 44 said, "Can I check it out? You're getting a bigger bow than me." So actually, I was like, right, sure, I've got the watermelon secret. So I'm going to use some of these diamonds to make myself some tools. I will pay these guys back, by the way. But I do go mining in my spare time. People don't realise that. Like on my live stream last night, they were just like, kill him! He's not returning a favor. So let's get this, because this is most likely no diamonds. So let's just sort this out and return this. Yeah. So now, got no experience. Now if I go to /home, you're like, right, that's a small farm. How have you gained that much money? Now, do you recognize this area? Any of you viewing will probably not. As only I have ever been here in the midnight. It's been a nightmare, I mean. It's been and you may be like, right, okay, you're high. You are high when you make this. And the answer is no, I'm not. I took the time to team up with 4 to make this giant cocoa bean farm. And you just crapped yourself, because you know, like, Struck, if you're watching this, you just crapped yourself. Because you know that you can't get any of this. Legit. So, if you're wondering how we can't get any of this legit, I burned down any jungle I could find. I walked straight for 30,000 blocks. I was counting. Well, on my X cupboard. Yeah, so it was like 30,000, 1,000, there was a ton of jungles all burnt down. We sheared them for the leaves and then we burnt the rest down. So no one else can get this. Generally, you'll know if you're stealing from the first farm, but you do not know where the second farm is. So the benefit is that, no. One stack of this stuff sells for 640. And you'll be like, right, so what now? So I'm gonna take this row as an example, because it's fully grown. I'm gonna plant it like this, and we're gonna do /sell hand. Now we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. So while I'm harvesting all this, doing what I can, we're gonna check in on it in about a minute or so, and you're gonna be amazed at how quick this stuff grows. I'm gonna do the back of this area. So, you know, I'm not bone mealing this. You can't bone meal them. Already, nothing's happened. So maybe it's just this one pole, but as you can see, like, I was just around here a minute ago, so you can tell, well, definitely. But there's always stuff to go and actually do, so I'm always having to maintain this. So, look, still not grown. But I can like, just occupy myself. Like, I let it grow a bit, and then, we get to you. Oh, that one's just grown. So these are probably not the best ones to showcase, but these ones in the middle, all you need to do is just like have a bit of patience and you get rich. You might like, right, I'm rich now, what am I gonna do? Oh wait, you can't get rich. So let me announce how I'm gonna let other people cash in on this a bit. Now, our company is set up to make money off this and off the regular players. If you're not sure what I mean by that, then actually go search it up. So, we're going to make money off this. So we can afford to shut down other people. So we can pay them like 10k, for example. That'll shut them down. Or we'll just pay them 10k, say, right, shut down your shop and never return. And we'll just be rich. So we'll stop everyone doing that. And we've also burnt down all the jungles within 30,000 blocks, heading north. So yeah, that's why I was there in the Remixy I had to spare time. And that's why I was only facing one direction. Because that was after I'd burnt down 50% of the jungle in that area. So, I'm loving this, because like, how long have I been in this for? About 3 minutes now? Yeah. So I've burned down quite a lot of jungle area. So not only does that make us there's only a few more cocoa beans left to get in the world without stealing any, but we'll also know if you're stealing, because we let the entire farm grow, and if you don't let the things grow back, you don't cover up the tracks. So look, here we are. This thing's almost fully got to stage 2. This one is just having a bad day. As you can see, like some grow at speed, some grow that. But now, if I can just manage to do that, we /sell ham, boom, rich as hell. So I'm not actually going to harvest all of that. I'm actually just going to sort of take it away from the land because I need a craft on the glass right now. If you're wondering why, that building I've run into in the past 2 episodes is actually an entrance to my main base, because I'm setting up a shop there. So with that kept in mind, I need to put some glass on there, stop monsters getting in. Then I need to head back to that snow biome I was filming, which was near a jungle biome. So I am serious about this. I am not letting anybody get this stuff. So I'm just going to give back to the environment by doing absolutely nothing. Actually kill this pig. So I need XP, right? Don't judge. I hate that challenge, but when I say the phrase don't judge, I mean, if you judge me, you will die. So, let's just take out some stuff from here. Now, I want to say the second thing about something while I'm doing all this. So, the second thing is that you can get this stuff to grow it. We have the saplings to grow, but we are not selling saplings or leaves. Now you might be like, right, that's a step too far there. No, because actually, we thought of this idea, we found the jungle first, so mate, step back. Yeah, so I need about a stack of this sand. So, we are going to sell what we're going to reference to as plans a lot. So we're going to give you plans. So we're going to give you the 1 log plan, which is basically what it says. It's 1 4-high pole covered in cocoa beans. That's going to be about 30... No, that's going to be about... I'm not sure. I think that's going to be about 10,000. Now if you buy a 3x3... Of course, 10,000 times by 9 is 90. We're gonna reduce that by 5k to 85. So 3 by 3, 85k. And no one has the money to buy 3 by 3. Now, here's where the catch comes in. You're only allowed to purchase 2 of 1 item in a row. So if you're like living off the cheap 1 logs, then we're just not gonna let you buy it. We're gonna keep a record book of the prices. Generally, we have to be the best at selling this stuff because basically the entire aim of this is to get money and overtake Struck. And I can say one thing: if you do not help us donate to this cause, Struck will remain your overlord on Craft SMP forever and ever. So now that's entered your mind, please actually like help us, just donate to me and I'll overtake Struck because that'd be good to do. So almost finished with all the glass I need actually. I'd say we need a stack and a half, so pretty much halfway there. No, 3/4 of the way there, 2/3, that's it. Forgot thirds existed for a second. And who can blame me? Maths is boring as hell. So we're actually almost finished with this, surprisingly quick, like this little bit here. So what I'm gonna try and do is like chop up the environment a bit so it looks a bit nicer. If that made no sense to you, that was probably a good thing. Let's just get a bit extra to be sure. And when someone call you in the middle of recording, wait, I'm just gonna message to him. Recording. So, I will wrap this up quickly. So, yeah, sorry about that, but... So, what do we not need? Don't need that. Alright, so I'm not... Now. Oh, these carrots aren't very good. So, no crap. Creepers. Gonna get me killed. It's gonna make me quit the SMP and rage if the creepers blow up the shop. I think I'm just gonna have regular glass. That's a lot nicer than red glass. So I'll be right back once I have actually got Ian. How is it that dark? Like, no, it's just not that dark. So I'll be back once I finish melting all this stuff. I have decided to declare war on the pigs. Just die, shut the hell up, please, never return, and just die in general. Beautiful, just so beautiful. You know, when we get to level 5, your sacrifice was done in vain, my friend. Your sacrifice was basically just... I just got a head of the pig. He has graced us with his pigginess. this little piggy was complete. Nope, nope. There we go. Piggy. So I've got enough glass, I think. I'm not gonna bother if I don't need it. All I need to do is just fill this in. So I think I'm gonna end the episode off here. It's been a long day. It looks as if there's been some drama on the SMP too. So Vanity actually left the SMP, and I was like, damn, why are you leaving me? I'm thinking there's all these crazy people. No, actually pretty cool, chill people though. So yeah, Vanity left, and nobody really knows why. So if you do know why, then make sure to tell me, because I'm like gossip OCD. I need to know the gossips. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough, is it? Who would have guessed? Then I will need to smell even more. Well, I'm just gonna use these logs and just stare at this and let it go. And take a bite of this log. Oh, the fake meat makes it taste so great. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna wrap up this episode here. It's been quite a long day for me. Anyway, thumbs up the second Days of Lexy. Can we get 5 likes? Pretty sure we can. As always, make sure to subscribe, because that zombie is coming for its revenge. Anyways, thanks for watching. Take care. My name's been Arabic, and peace out.